Alright Sagittarius, this is Marishi, I'm a Chantraloka. Let's see what is your situation as of now and what you need to hear from me for this week. Sagittarius out there, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus. What you need to hear from me for this week. Hear from me for this week. Sagittarius out there, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus. Just one more time. Okay, let's do this. Ooh. You're coming through as a Queen of Swords. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo or a Libra or any SM person. Somebody who thinks very unbiased. If they're making a decision, it's not going to be shadowed by their emotions, by their sentiments. No. They're going to think with the head. Very logical, very practical. They do the right thing. They're all about being just. She's always called the icy queen for a reason, because people think she's insensitive, okay, because she's coming out very cold. But she does have a heart ticking behind the in there. But she knows she cannot let her judgment be shadowed by her heart. So heart over mind. Yeah, she has to make the choice to think with her head. This might be regards to a commitment, okay? A connection which you have. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces. Okay, let's start. Sagittarius out there, what else? Your first card is the Eight of Wands. Some of you might be dealing, okay, this is a Sagittarius card. Some of you might be dealing with another Sagittarius, or an Aries or a Taurus. It seems like you're taking charge of a situation, okay? Fast-paced energy, communicating, doing something about the current situation. Coming through as the Emperor here, who's taking action, fast-paced. What else? Whatever this action is, it's going to be a challenge. It has been weighing you down for quite some time, but you've got to do something about it. You need to progress from how things are right now. Your next card is this one. It's hurting you. Okay, we're looking at this Ten of Wands. That's why I said it's not going to be an easy decision. Whatever it is, it's going to be a challenge. Okay, it's weighing you down. It's a burden you have been carrying for some time, and now you've got to do something about it. Okay, you were hurting. You're still hurting. There's 3 spots in your heart. It's painful. Whatever you're going to do might hurt the other person. This could be also a scenario. You're going to hurt somebody when you take charge. When you make a decision and execute it, you're going to hurt somebody in the process. It might hurt you as well. Whatever you're deciding, it can hurt you as well. Very complicated. Because, yeah, it's going to hurt you because it's going to be a difficult decision for that Ten of Wands. Okay, Sagittarius, moving on. Your next card is this one. Same thing, Ten of Cups. This might be regards to a family situation, a commitment, a relationship, a person who is significant to you. Okay? Both of you might get hurt with this decision. But it seems like this is the right thing to do. Moving forward is the right thing to do. For the benefit of both of you, if that makes sense. Because it's not making sense to me. Okay? can see through things and you're going to do something about it. That decision you're making is going to be a very difficult task. Oh my. Yes. You are losing your sleep over this. You're stressed out, but you don't have a choice. You feel like this has to be done. It will hurt now, but it's best. Yeah? For both of you in the future. Your next card is this one. Two of Pentacles. You might have been juggling this for quite some time. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn. There is some of you out there who might be dealing with another Sagittarius or a person with a Sagittarius in their chart. Okay. It seems like you might have been trying to balance it out. Even if it was not working, you were trying to make it work. Looking at this Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Just for the heck of it, you were trying to make it work. Yes, just to bring that balance. Same. Two of Pentacles and the Temperance. So juggling. Don't want the balls to drop. Then you lost the plot. Temperance. You're trying to keep things in balance, in alignment. Keeping it very composed and calm. This has been going on for some time. And it didn't bring you happiness. That's the sad part. It just didn't bring you any kind of happiness because you are hurting here. What else, please? Sagittarius, what else? The next card is the World. This is everything to do with your surroundings. Okay? You were trying to fight it out. Put up with this as long as you could. Okay? Even if it wasn't working, you just kept hanging in there. The other person might have stopped trying, but you kept trying and trying and trying. Okay, with that Two of Pentacles. Just to keep it together. Just to be together. Even if it wasn't working out. Very slow energy, very dragging energy, very tiring energy for you guys. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. But right now, you want some kind of a renewal, rebirth, a transition within your life. Because we have the World card in the center of the reading. Okay? That is why you are willing to take charge. I showed you the Emperor earlier. We've got the Eight of Wands. That's your first card. So you are moving past all this. All this which is not working. Okay? You're going to stand your ground. Even if people around you say no. Because remember I showed you the Queen of Swords earlier, which jumped out in your reading. People might say, oh my God, how could you do this to them? How could you do this to your significant? Because you are the one who's making that decision. You might come through as very ruthless. But you know what is happening in your world, in your life, inside the four doors or the four walls. There's no four doors. Okay. inside the four walls of your house, you know what's going on. People outside can say anything what they want because they don't know the whole story, right? You have to put up with this. But why? If you're hurting, then why? You tried, you kept trying. It just never worked out. You know, it was a gamble all through. If I'm looking at the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, you were just trying to juggle this marriage, this relationship, this connection which you had. You were just juggling with this. Center of the reading is the World. So you are expecting or moving forward with a transition, with a renewal in your life, rebirth in your life. And you're going to put up a fight, okay? Sagittarius, what else? It's no point, okay? It's no point hurting yourself any further because things are not going to get better. That's what you've realized. Temperance again. This is a repeat. Only it showed up with the Two of Pentacles. So right now, some of you might be, yes, it's a Sagittarius card. So for a very long time, you didn't know what to do. You were helpless. You were lost, not knowing what needs to be done. But now you're bringing in that balance. You're finally clearing up your mind. You know what's happening and you know what needs to be done. You know what action needs to be done. How to move forward. You're not lost anymore. You're getting past this. You're removing this blindfold and seeing for things how it is. Okay? Sagittarius out there, what else please? Your next card is this one. You're bringing out this Tower in your life. This is the action which you're going to go about. Okay? Like I said earlier, you're going to hurt, they are going to hurt with your decision. But this Tower is what you're initiating because it is required. Okay? This is the only way you can bring a balance in your life. It's like the band-aid. Now you have to rip it off, but when you're ripping it off, it's going to hurt. But once you've ripped it off, you forget about it. Yeah, it's just that initial pain, and that's it. So that is required. That is a Tower which you're going to, you're going to initiate this Tower moment. Okay? You're going to make this explosion happen within your life. To have this with the intention of having this renewal, this rebirth in your life. Okay? It takes a lot of courage to do this. It's not going to be easy. It takes a lot of courage. What else please? Sagittarius, what else? I just saw the Chariot, so you're taking charge of your life. You're bringing your life back on track. Okay? Again, you have to do it. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Okay? It's a lost battle, but yet you just have to do it. Nobody is taking your side. Okay? Nobody is supporting you with your decision. You have to do it by yourself. Okay? You ought to have a lot of courage because it seems like you are up against so many people. It takes a lot to bring about this change in your life. Okay? You're in the process of making that decision. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo or an Aquarius. What else, please? Sagittarius, what else? Your next card is this one. What is it? Five of Pentacles. Yes. Right now, even when you're together, okay, even when you're committed with this connection of yours, you feel like this, pretty lost, okay, out in the cold, betrayed, because we're looking at the Three of Swords as well. You know, they might have been betraying you for quite some time, and you were putting up with this. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, you were just trying to nurture this. Okay, when I spoke about balancing this, you know, trying to balance it, you were putting up with this crap from the other person for quite some time. Feel pretty helpless, like no support, very strong energy, two fives together, very conflictual. You know, you're outcasted. Nobody cares about how you feel. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus. Now you're ready to, you know, look past into your future. That is why Eight of Wands, brilliant card as your first card. Okay, this is your backstory, whatever is happening, but your decision is to move away, move forward in your life, to have this, okay, rebirth, and you're going to initiate this tower to make that happen. Sagittarius, what else? I'm going to stop here because I'm getting a headache. So, 6 readings for today. Let's see what the Three of Swords is about. Somebody might have betrayed you, okay? And you kept putting up with it. You just didn't know what to do, that's why you're putting up with this, okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Libran or a Scorpion. Your next, this is a card, Four of Pentacles. Whatever it is, you were not liking it. How things were, you were just not liking it, okay? Yes. There is definite betrayal here. Sleeping around, being involved with somebody else. Threes, okay? Third person. Three of Swords and the Lovers. Somebody might have been fooling around with someone else and you didn't like what was happening. You didn't like the situation. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian. This is Three of Swords about. So much conflicts. Dealing with a Leo. So much regrets, disappointments. So much fight. You know, conflictual energy. Okay, within this marriage, within this relationship, so much conflicts. Just give me one last card about this Three of Swords. I need to clarify what the Tower is about. Although I know what is going on, but let's see. What is this Three of Swords about? Yes. You know what's going on. You have that clarity. You are very well aware of what the betrayal is, what is happening behind your back, all that, the Lover's energy, all that. You are very well aware of it. Page of Pentacles. It might not be all that important, like, you know, it's casual flings, all that. But for you, it's like a dagger in your chest. They're still hurting you. Okay, although it's not serious, just flings, they're still cheating you. And you're well aware of this fact, okay, of the betrayal. You were aware of this for some time now. And you were trying to decide how how to resolve this, how to, I don't know what this tower is about. You literally try to stay put, but it's not working. Because that might have been repetitive. You were okay with it, they thought, okay, it's fine with them, so I'm going to keep doing it. And it kept hurting you. And now you're taking action. You're taking action with this Eight of Wands and the Tower. Let's see what the Tower is about. The justice or the judgment comes through, then oh my god. It's just speaking about the betrayals. Ten of Swords. You're lying dead. You're bleeding out. It's repetitive. Just what I was speaking about. They thought you know about it and you were okay with it, then it's fine to keep repeating because you're just okay, you're just fine with it. Then why not? It was repetitive. It's just not one sword, it's not two swords, it's three swords, 4, 5, it's multiple times. And you're done giving them more chances. Okay, you're just done. Next card, High Priestess. Very well aware of what was going on, but you kept it to yourself. Okay, just show me what they're going to do about this. You might be deciding to separate yourself. Okay, just give me one last card. What are they going to do about this? Somebody played you, you're going to play them back. Does that make sense? Okay, we've got a Magician and the Seven of Swords. Okay? Magician is all about somebody who makes the impossible possible, has tricks up their sleeves. They can pull off rabbits and pigeons out of their hats. Okay, so they can manifest whatever they want. Seven of Swords is somebody who does things behind behind people's back, tricks people, gets away with stuff, sneaky energy. So I feel like the Tower which you are initiating, you're going to play your cards right, you're going to trick them and literally pack your bags and escape, which they are not going to expect. Okay, from this, they're never going to expect this is going to come. This is what you were planning. Give me one last card. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini or an Aquarius. Yes, this is a card you have been thinking about it. Okay, about the foundation, about the stability of your relationship. Somebody is literally driven to take action, driven to move away. Knight of Wands is all about full throttle, moving ahead, very passionate, very driven to make that tower happen. You're planning something. Give me one last card. It's just giving me, yes, Chariot. You are taking charge of your life, bringing your life back on track. Now you are having control of your life again. It takes a lot of courage to do this though. It takes a lot of courage. I just saw the Strength card. So good luck. Let me know what the Tower is about. I know you're moving forward. I know you're going to trick them, and because they're going to be shocked as well. Okay, with your decision to move on, they're going to be shocked. So good luck. This is Marishi on my channel, Triloka. Until next week, bye.